Hello, my beautiful fragrance family. Dustin here, fragrance fan. Go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. I'm just going to keep on giving you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews, $40-ish and $100 range, and most of these you can find for a lot less than that. And a good chunk of these you can pick up at your local rack stores. The one I'm talking about today is a 2018 release. It comes from the house of Lowe. It's an aromatic fragrance. This one is Xchange Wonderman. There's a couple in this line. This is the only one I have. There's like white, and there's just several others. I don't know how many, but there are more, and I do plan on picking up a couple of them. Feels good in the hand with that oblong shape. Frosted. I like it. I mean, it's simple, but it's whatever. It ain't too flashy. I just like the way that it feels, really. The lid is real light plastic, and the atomizer, it's hard to see the little nostril on it because it's black on black on black on black. And it's an average atomizer, does the job. So what does it smell like overall? Aside from the presentation, what is the juice inside of this? It's 100 milliliter. ML stands for magical liquid. This is kind of trying to go after the scent profile of Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultra Male. This isn't as powdery and stuff as that. This is more fruity, juicy, fruity. It doesn't go as much on the vanilla side, but this is an ultra sweet fragrance. So sweet that I say that this could almost be labeled as unisex. Up top, there is the pear. You got cinnamon. You got clary sage. You got vanilla. There's like some ambroxan and stuff like that in here. It is an ultra sweet, ultra sexy fragrance if you are into fragrances that are sweet, fruity, bubblegummy. That's what you're going to get out of this. Is a sweet, fruity, bubblegummy type of a fragrance. A little bit of that creaminess from like the vanilla tonka bean type of thing going on in there. But ultimately, this is a cool weather fragrance. It is decent in performance. I will get every time 7 to 8 hours with like 2 hours or so of solid projection. I chose this one because it's appropriate for this time of year. When you watch this video in like 9 months from now, if somebody sees it, it won't be because it'll be summertime. But here, right now, it is like the middle of September. So for a lot of you states out there, like Virginia and like Michigan or whatever's farther north than Florida, which like everything is, it's starting to cool down. And you can find occasions to wear this thing because this will work during the day and during the night. And it's not going to go good in like the gym or like the high heat because it's just way too sweet, way too rich, way too creamy for any of that kind of thing. I can't stress that enough. This is not a fragrance for that. But anything cold, this thing is awesome. It's alluring. It's kind of like intoxicating in a way. Like it makes you want to smell it more. Forgive the noise. Yeah, I'm not editing it out. So, fruity, sweet, creamy, vanilla, somewhat spicy, bubblegummy. A lot of that bubblegummy thing going on in here. So it's youthful at the same time. Good club fragrance too, by the way, because it's fairly loud and you're not going to smell like everybody else. Overall rating, I'll give this thing, I'll give it a 7.5 because I really like this thing. I really like this thing. When it gets cold, I just enjoy the way that it smells. This isn't for everybody. This is not a blind buy fragrance. It's not. If you go on for Grantica, you'll see how high the ratings are. There hasn't been too many people vote on this because it's not talked about that much. There's been like, at the recording of this, like 30-something people that's voted on it, and most people put the like real super happy face, and a couple put the regular happy face. It's like a 4.77 out of like 35 votes. So that should tell you something about this. It's universally liked. It doesn't have any kind of alcohol synthetic blast at the beginning of it or nothing like that. From the opening to the dry down, it's pretty linear. It's not quite as bright and juicy as it was in the opening. It turns a little bit more creamy and bubblegummy in the dry down, but it maintains all that sweet, captivating creaminess throughout the life of this 7.5, 8-hour fragrance. And that is my final thoughts on Lowe's Xchange Wonderman. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always. And until next time.